Hey guys, it's Thursday, July 4th, 2013. So 2 weeks ago I took a mini road trip with my friend Sarah. First, we drove on a highway with lots of trees. And then we found an endlessly straight highway with different trees, which led us to Crater Lake. Now, partially because I'm dumb and partially because I was trying to not plan my trip too much, I didn't check the weather reports before we left. There was lots of snow. Like, you can only see part of the road and everything else is white snow. We didn't stay for too long, but we found a volcano with real erupting action in the gift shop, and we bought some postcards that showed the lake in more favorable weather. Even in the June snow, the lake was still really beautiful, just really foggy. Later that day, we found ourselves at a campground in the Redwoods, where we ran into some car trouble and apparently needed to watch out for bears. Normally, I think those kinds of things would have worried me, but I figured everything would work out in the end, which it did. We spent the night in a tent where I realized my hips do not like lying on the hard ground. Then we got up, cleaned up our campsite, and drove to this Walmart for lunch, drove on this road, which led us to this road, which led us to this trail, which is in the same park in which they filmed the Ewok scenes from Return of the Jedi. The trail, which took us about an hour to hike each direction, had some really stunning sights, which my camera does not do justice. If you've never been to the Redwoods before, you've probably heard about how big they are, but you never really comprehend it until you're standing next to one. Something we learned while hiking was that though redwood trees, or Sequoia sempervirens, can grow to be nearly 400 feet tall, their root systems are only 5 or 6 feet deep. Alone, these giants easily fall, but to survive, redwoods grow in groups, so their root systems connect and intertwine so that they don't fall. I ruminated about a lot of things on that trip, as driving several hours in a car and hiking through the woods often lead me to do, but the illusion of strength struck me. Sometimes we see something standing alone and think of how strong it is, but really it needs others to stay standing at all. And I'm not trying to implicate anything by posting this on the celebration of our country's independence. I just finally got around to editing this yesterday. But I do think it's something to think about. What do strength and independence mean when we depend so heavily on our unseen connections to others? Guys, I'll see you when I edit another video.
What you doing there, buddy?
We scared him.